Welcome to ET Kids!
I'm reading my B.I.B. early, and this is what it says to me. It tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how J.E.S.U.S. came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Says to me, it tells me that I'm never ever alone. I'm learning how J.E.S.U.S. came down to us and gave his best. Without a doubt, the best friend you'll ever know. Our God knows exactly what I need, so I remember this. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. Let's go! When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door. When you ask, he cares. When you seek, he's there. When you knock, 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 God opens up the door.
Hi, I'm Renee, and I'm going to do the Bible story today. We're going to talk about Jesus. God created the world. When he did, he made two people to rule the earth. Their names were Adam and Eve. God made a garden for them to live in, and the garden was beautiful. God told them that they could eat from any tree, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil. God told them that if they did, they would surely die. A snake was in the tree that God told them not to eat from, and it deceived Eve. That means the snake lied to Eve. He said, "You will not die. God knows if you will eat the fruit, you will become like God." The snake was lying, but God did not know that the serpent was lying to her. So she ate the fruit, and she also gave some to Adam. This was the first sin. Sin is yucky, gross stuff that is like disobeying God or hurting someone. When God came to the garden, Adam and Eve hid because they knew that they had done something wrong. God called to them, "Adam and Eve, where are you?" Of course, God knew where they were because God knows everything. But he was sort of testing them to see if they would confess what they had done. "We are here," they replied. God asked them, "Why are you hiding?" Adam and Eve said to God, "We ate some of the fruit from the tree that you told us not to eat from." God was angry and sad because he had to send his friends away where they would not be in the garden, because no sin can be near God, and Adam and Eve sinned.
When are cooks mean?
When?
When they beat the eggs in with the cream.
Why didn't Melon jump into the lake?
I don't know, Eli. Why did the melon jump into the lake?
To be a watermelon.
It wanted to be a watermelon?
Yeah.
Oh, good one.
When Adam and Eve sinned, sin became a thing. Now, this represents sin, this represents you and me, and this represents Jesus. Now, when Jesus was born, he lived a perfect life. So that means he never sinned, and he never did anything wrong. So, he lived a perfect life. Now, when we sin, because we do sin, Jesus didn't sin, but we do sin. So when we sin, sin enters our life. And it spreads, and it's very yucky. And sin is so gross, and when we do things wrong, it just keeps coming and coming, and that's not very nice. So, when Jesus came, he came to forgive all of our sins, because look at all that grossness. We don't want that in our lives. So Jesus, he came and he gave us his forgiveness. And he filled us up, and he got rid of all of the yuckiness. All the yuckiness just went away. It all just goes away. See? Jesus makes our sins go all away. But sometimes it's not really like snap. Sometimes we have trouble with our sins. And sometimes we have to keep working. It's not okay to just sin because we're like, oh yeah, well God will forgive us anyway. It doesn't matter if I sin. But it does, because God doesn't like sin. Even though we can be forgiven, it's still not okay to sin. We can make an effort to not sin, but it's still not okay to sin anyway, just because we can be forgiven. Well, that's it for now. Bye.